औज़ुबिल्लाहि मिनश्शैतानिर्रजीम बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम। शुरू अल्लाह के नाम से जो बड़ा मेहरबान नहायत रहम वाला है। Assalamu alaikum. My name is Sabahat Khan and I'm student counselor at Hajvery University. I'll be hosting today's HU Virtual Open Day 2020. Hajvery University Facebook page has 2.3 million followers from all over the world. It's my honor to welcome each and every one of you who are joining us from their computer screens from various cities all across the world. Distinguished rector, deans, head of department, respected staff, and faculty members, and above all, my dear students, welcome to the HU Virtual Open Day 2020. I'm live from Hajvery University with a great company of people. Today's open day will feature brief introductions on each of the faculties at Hajvery University. Respected faculty members will introduce the various programs being offered. Then we will have a live QA session. I know you all have many questions on how to apply during these days, program-specific queries, questions about HU. We'll be answering your questions very soon. You can write your questions in the comment sections. We will continue to receive admissions applications from all over Punjab, from all over Pakistan, and from Gulf region, such Saudi Arabia, Dubai, Ras Al Khaimah, and other neighboring emirates. We welcome applications from all over the world, as it adds uniqueness to our student body. Since traveling has become difficult during the pandemic situation, keeping the safety of our students in mind, we are bringing today's event to your home, so you and your family can get to know Hajvery University and our people. On that note, please allow me to introduce our honorable panel of speakers in today's event. Mr. Fahad Sheikh. He is the Director, Office of Foreign Affairs and Planning of HU. Professor Dr. Muhammad Khalid Parvez, Rector of Hajvery University. Professor Usman Ghori, he is a Professor of Faculty of Commerce and he is also a Registrar at HU. Professor Kamran Said, he is a Professor in HU Business School. Dr. Lubna Shakir, she is the Head of Department of the Faculty of Pharmacy. Mr. Huram Shamsi from the Faculty of Computer Sciences is also here. Then we have Mr. Umar Amin from Faculty of Film, TV and Media Studies with us. From the Faculty of Allied Health Sciences, we have Dr. Arnab Altaf with us. From the HU Faculty of Language and Literature, today we have Ms. Mehak Munawar with us. Ms. Sana Batul from HU Faculty of Psychology is here. Ms. Hola Niaz from the Office of Admissions is here and will be answering your frequently asked questions. Ladies and gentlemen, you can see that those who offer their services at the highest level are sitting here. We are accessible to anyone who is interested to know about Hajvery University, that's what we offer, the program-specific queries about student life and society, study abroad opportunities, hostels, or any other questions you may have. We believe that our strength is our students, so we are here to answer your questions. Without further ado, it is my honor to invite Mr. Fahad Sheikh, Director Office of Foreign Affairs and Planning, to talk about Hajvery University. Sir, over to you.
Thank you, Sabahat. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wahlul 'uqdatan min lisani yafqahu qawli. My dear future students and parents, Assalamu alaikum. Welcome. Welcome to Hajvery University Live Virtual Open Day 2020. आज के इस इवेंट का बुनियादी मकसद आपके करियर के हवाले से आपकी रहनुमाई करना है, ताकि आप अपने मुस्तकबिल का बेहतर फैसला कर सकें। मेरे दोस्तों, कोरोना वायरस ने जहां कर दिया पूरी दुनिया को महदूद, वहीं हजवेरी यूनिवर्सिटी का ताल्लुक आपसे है आज भी उतना ही मजबूत। हजवेरी यूनिवर्सिटी कोविड-19 के अफेक्टीज के लिए लाई एक मुनफरिद सहूलत प्रोग्राम, जिसमें शामिल हैं मुख्तलिफ स्कॉलरशिप प्रोग्राम्स, और ये स्कॉलरशिप आपके लिए हैं ताकि आप अपनी यूनिवर्सिटी एजुकेशन बिना किसी रुकावट के कंटिन्यू कर सकें। अब मैं आपको हजवेरी यूनिवर्सिटी के मुतालिक एक क्विक सा ओवरव्यू देता हूं। सबक पर फिर सदाकत का, अदालत का, शुजाहत का, लिया जाएगा तुझसे काम दुनिया की इमामत का। This is the mission of our student life office, and this is also the sort of philosophy that we try to embed in our students. Alhamdulillah. Ladies and gentlemen, 5 campuses, 1 great university. So HU has 5 university campuses across the province of Punjab, and each campus has the highest standards, both in terms of the academics and the social development needs of its participants. The main campus, as you can see in the picture, is located in Lahore, and it is a dedicated facility for the Faculty of Engineering. The campus is equipped with modern research facilities and laboratories as per the requirements of the Pakistan Engineering Council. The HU Multan campus, as you can see in the picture, it is proposed on Bosan Road, Multan, and upon completion, the university will have 6 multi-story buildings and allied facilities for the students and faculty members. The HU Euro campus, it is located in the heart of Lahore, that is Gulberg-III. The facility is both modern and state-of-the-art. The campus has sophisticated laboratories and modern research facilities for the Faculty of Pharmacy, Allied Health Sciences, Business, Media Studies, and Fashion programs. Moreover, it has the capacity to hold over 5,000 students at any given time. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is the Hajvery University campus in SKP. We have 2 campuses in the district Sheikhpura. We have a co-ed campus and also a dedicated university campus for women of that city. And again, it goes without saying that the university facilities are amazing and worth visiting. Some quick facts about the university. We have an alumni strength of over 85,000 students, mashallah. We are ranked as the W4 category university by the HEC, which is the highest. Our graduate employment rate, as you can see, is over 90%, and it is very positive. The university has been established over the last 2 decades, and we have some very active and strong international partnerships with universities across the globe, like over 250, mashallah. Now, let me tell you that selecting a university is amongst a major decision a student takes. We at HU make sure that our students get the right kind of environment, education, and grooming during their 4 years stay at HU. And for that matter, we have developed a very robust ecosystem that will help you succeed once you become a student. So these are some of the preferred employers that hire our graduates. A picture from HU convocation where a student is receiving the degree from the chief guest. Inauguration of Center of Entrepreneurship and Leadership at Hajvery University. As you can see, our rector, Dr. Khalid Parvez Sahab. In the other picture, you can see the ex-chairman Pakistan Cricket Board, Chaudhry Zaka Ashraf, visiting the university for an on-roll ceremony. The Chinese ambassador visiting HU to inaugurate the international conference. Hajvery University Faculty of Engineering signs MOU with IEP, Institute of Engineers, Pakistan. Over here, you can see a few pictures of our international students as well as local students that are traveling on exchange program to different partner universities. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is some of the university's achievements. The university portal has been awarded the best website for the year 2017, mashallah. This is a very important slide for this time period as it shows the online learning suite of Hajvery University. As you can see that the feature set of our campus management system is most sophisticated and most advanced, and that enables our students to access their campus stuff anytime, anywhere, 24/7. This online learning suite is especially very useful today since our students can access their classroom, their video lectures, their assignments, their notes, digital library, everything online from their homes. And this is the reason that HEC has awarded 95% online readiness score to Hajvery University, alhamdulillah. And we assure you that, that during this time, you will get excellent online education at HU. This is some of the frontline media publishing HU news. Another story. Hajvery University has MOUs and various models of industry, academia partnerships through which we achieve our placement goals. As you can see that several top companies and national institutions interact with our students with the view to recruitment. And most placements happen, mashallah, by the time our students are done with their degrees. Our career development office at HU has a very well-established system for ensuring smooth transition from classroom to the workplace. Now, my dear audience, you can see that apart from academics, we endeavor to invite leaders and celebrities as guest speakers to share their valuable experience with our students. As you can see, the first picture from the left, the Honorable Prime Minister of the Islamic Republic of Pakistan, Mr. Imran Khan, visiting Hajvery University. In the other picture, you can see Mr. Arya Makbul Jan speaking at a TEDx event at the university, Mr. Asad Umar, so on and so forth. Another slide. And this is a regular feature at HU where great minds visit HU. World-class faculty. The finest resource at HU is our outstanding and dedicated faculty, period. We carefully handpick the best academicians to lead academics. High caliber peer groups. The ecosystem at HU ensures that our students, through their initiatives, emerge as winners at both national and international levels.
G. Welcome to HU from Faculty of Pharmacy. So this was Sir Fahad Sheikh who was sharing their comments and the experiences of the HU. Now I would request the worthy rector, Professor Dr. Khalid Pervez, to share their comments. Sir Khalid, unmute your mic. So I think.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim, respectable colleagues and dear students. With the permission of this august house, I start from the verses of Holy Quran. Wattini wazzatuni wa turi sinina wa hazal baladil amin. Laqad khalaqna al-insana fi ahsani taqweem. अल्लाह ताला ने तीन चीज़ों की कसम खाने के बाद तूर, सीना और अमन वाले शहर मक्का की ये कहा कि लक़द खलक़नाल इंसाना फ़ी अहसानि तक़वीम, कि मैंने इंसान को बेहतरीन तरतीब के साथ पैदा किया। लेकिन देखने वाली बात ये है कि फ़र्क फिर क्यों पड़ जाता है, ये एक जैसे क्यों नहीं रहते। खुदा ने रिज़्क़ के मामले में ये बात नहीं कही कि मैंने हर एक को बराबर रिज़्क़ दिया, उनका कि मैं राज़िक़ हूँ, लेकिन फ़र्क है उसमें। लेकिन यहाँ पे फ़र्क आपकी तरबियत का पड़ता है, आपके माहौल का पड़ता है, आपकी सोसाइटी का पड़ता है, या जिन अदारों में आप पढ़ते हो वहाँ का फ़र्क पड़ता है। उस वजह से अदारे, इकबाल ने एक अदारों के बारे में ये कहा है कि सबक शाही बच्चों को दे रहे हैं खाकबाजी का। दूसरे अदारे के बारे में उसने कहा है कि सिखलाई किसने इस्माइल को आदाब फ़र्ज़ंद। अदारे मुख्तलिफ तरह के होते हैं। अब आपने सिलेक्ट करना है कि आप कहाँ जाना चाहते हो, आप अपना फ्यूचर कहाँ पे देख रहे हो। मैं आपको सिर्फ हजवेरी यूनिवर्सिटी के चंद सेलियंट फीचर्स के बारे में बताऊंगा। इनकी डिटेल्स हमारे कोलीग्स जो है वो अपने अपने डिसिप्लिन के लिहाज से आपसे शेयर करेंगे। हजवेरी यूनिवर्सिटी इज ए गवर्नमेंट चार्टर्ड यूनिवर्सिटी। We have self-owned, purpose-built, state-of-the-art campuses. The Hajvery University has experienced and qualified staff, qualified from the best universities of Pakistan and abroad. We have decades over experience in academics. We are not new in this field. We are pursuing the academic excellence. For this purpose, the quality enhancement cell, as per the requirement of HEC, is functioning perfectly. The Hajvery University has a fair and free assessment and evaluation system. The question papers are based on the Bloom's taxonomy. The MPhil and PhD programs are being run in the different disciplines. Examination system is fair and free and excellent. Library, digital and physical both. Well-equipped labs. Best media studies studio. Active and efficient management. You will not face any problems. Meritorious and need-based scholarship. Excellent computer network. If you get the credits from any foreign university during summer and other visits from the university and from your personal level, so we will consider those credits. Research facilities are up to the mark. Job placement center is so efficient and students generally get the jobs before the internship. Co-curricular and extracurricular activities are arranged regularly. For this purpose, HU has about a dozen societies. Student counselor, providing the best services to the students for their problems. Class monitoring system is so excellent that there is no chance to miss any class. Online teaching, we are pioneer in the online teaching. Just the next day of the outbreak of the COVID-19, we have started the online teaching. Our teachers were trained in this field. Teachers' evaluation by the students. Teachers are regularly evaluated by their students. It is not some sort of punishment, but it is for the improvement. Continuous revision of the curricula. This is our regular feature to revise the curricula. My dear students, I don't have any hesitation to say that Hajvery University is a perfect university, having all the characteristics and the qualities of a world-class university. We are the best amongst available in the market. My dear students, I assure you that no other university or the higher education institution can take care of you better than Hajvery University. At the end, I take advantage of the saying of Allama Sir Dr. Muhammad Iqbal in the support of my arguments. अल्फाजो मानी में तफावत नहीं, लेकिन मुल्ला की अज़ा और है मुजाहिद की अज़ा और परवास है दोनों की इसी एक जहां में करगस का जहां और है शाही का जहां और. My dear students, Hajvery University is a Shaheen of academics and we produce Shaheens of Iqbal. Allah Hafiz. Stay blessed.
Thank you very much, sir. Now, I would like to invite Mr. Fahad Sheikh, Director, Office of Foreign Affairs and Planning. Sir, please. Welcome back, sir.
Yes. So this is the list of the universities with whom we are partnered. The list continues. World-class teaching pedagogy. At HU, we use a holistic combination of international teaching pedagogies to ensure year-round excellence. And such as we have blended learning techniques, outcome-based education, and industry-guided syllabus. Excellent learning environment at HU. We have developed a very polished system for student life enhancement. As you can see that we have 80 plus student-run organizations on campus. Do what you love. We encourage our students to take ownership of their initiatives because it is the ownership that sustains the passion to do something, to make a difference, and to never give up until it is achieved. This is some of the events happened at HU during the last year. Some more pictures of from the events. So now let me very briefly touch about the degree programs offered at HU. We have the Faculty of Pharmacy. It is recognized by Higher Education Commission, by Pharmacy Council of Pakistan, and by all the accreditation bodies. Faculty of Computer Science, Faculty of Television and Media Studies, Faculty of Engineering, accredited by the Pakistan Engineering Council, Faculty of Humanities and Social Sciences, Faculty of Business and Commerce, and Faculty of Fashion and Textile Design. A picture from the convocation. The scholarship opportunities at Hajvery University. And thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, Sabahat.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much. Now I will invite Professor Usman Gauri from HQ Faculty of Commerce.
Thank you very much, Sabahat. Let me put on my... Good afternoon to everybody. It gives me an immense pride to say that Hajvery University Faculty of Commerce is one of the best faculty to offer undergraduate and postgraduate programs in commerce. Over the decade or so, the need for commerce and its education has risen tremendously, and HU Faculty of Commerce has risen to meet those challenges. Commerce is all about trade of the goods, banking, auditing, accounting, finance, business, corporate finance, investment portfolio, and stuff like that. The university offers following exciting undergraduate and postgraduate programs which have been improvised to meet the challenges of 21st century. Our top of the line program is BCom Honors. It's a 4 years degree program recognized by the HEC, and it is based on 8 semesters with 5 courses per semester, and the total credit hour requirements for the degree completion happens to be the 129 to 132 credit hours. MCOM is a 2 years program. It is based on 5 semesters, and it is having 4 courses per semester, and the total credit hours requirements is 72 credit hours. The configuration of MSc Islamic Banking and Finance and MSc Accounting and Finance happens to be the same, but there's a slight difference between these two. When you talk about like Islamic Banking and Finance, this degree is meant for those students who intend to follow their career in the banking sector. Either we are talking about corporate banking, investment banking, consumer banking. They have got all kinds of courses that basically deals with the banking sector. On the contrary, when we talk about something in terms of an accounting and finance, these are the kind of a program suitable to the students who intend to pursue their career in the primary, secondary, or the tertiary sectors of the economy, because accounting is and finance happens to be the backbone of any business, and that is what the students are going to be taught about. Talking about something in terms of an MS Commerce program, this course is particularly meant for those students who intend to pursue their career in the education. They would like to become teachers, professors in the university. This course is going to be presented towards that. Now, let's share the salient features of some of the that we have for the Faculty of Commerce. The first one is the industry academia linkages. The Faculty of Commerce is very strategically linked with the primary, secondary, and the tertiary sectors of the economy. It is in fact a two-way traffic. When I say two-way traffic, it means the people, the experts from the industry come to the universities to share their exposure and experience, and on the same time, the students visit different industries. So they are in fact a blended learning environment is created, so the students get maximum out of that. Talking about something in terms of scholarships, scholarships are primarily of 2 types. One is the need-based scholarship, and the second one is the merit scholarship. When you're talking about a need-based scholarship, it is meant for the students who need support to complete their academic programs. These 2 kinds of scholarships are offered at the time of admissions. But once you are admitted into the university and you move from 2nd to 3rd to 4th semester, it is usually the merit scholarship. If you attain a good CGPA like 3.7, then you will be entitled for those scholarships. World-class infrastructure. It's not the classroom only that basically makes a difference. It is the overall infrastructure, the environment that is shared with the students. When we're talking about properly lit, furniture, air-conditioned classrooms, supported by computer labs, students' resource centers, internet hotspots, and other facilities on the campus that is going to be there. And talking about something in terms of top tier faculty. faculty is the most important aspect of the university. When you talk about something in terms of a university, there are three things which are important: faculty, faculty, and faculty. MashaAllah, Hajvery University, Faculty of Commerce, has got a top-ranked faculty over there. We have courses split up into three tiers. The first one happens to be the core courses. The core courses are basically taught by in-house dedicated thoroughbred faculty. When you're talking about something in terms of the integrating courses and specialization courses, these are the courses which are in fact taught by experts from the industry, from the banking sector, from the tertiary sector, from the services sector. They come and they share that. So faculty is something we are extremely proud of, the fact that it makes a difference in the student's life, and that basically makes us unique also. Internship and project, and especially in the BCom program, in the master's program also, internship is required to be done at the completion of the program. We usually strategically place the students in different internship programs. If they have got a choice to make their careers in the banking sector, we basically provide them with that internship programs. Similarly for the industries or any other automobile sector that they basically plan to enter. Job fairs are important for two reasons. Firstly, the students, before leaving the floor of the university, they get themselves a job. The multinational corporations, good national corporations, services sector, they come, they place their stalls over there. Student has the chance to meet them, interact with them, and find out what exactly they are basically looking for. Most of them end up getting themselves a jobs before they graduate. But sometimes if the students do not end up getting themselves a job, it helps them tremendously in the fact that they appear for an interview, they get ready for that, they make their resume. That basically grooms and trains them. So once they basically go out in the practical field, that basically gives them in terms of support. We have got study abroad opportunities in terms of Europe and Mavlena program. And I myself is an Erasmus Mundus scholar, and I visited Netherlands and stayed over there for a longer period of time, but I was there for a teaching, and along with them, there were a number of students who were there for the continuation of their academic programs or a particular semester. Hostels and transport. Hostels is basically there for males and females, but when you're talking about something in terms of a transport, usually the parents of female students are very sensitive towards the movement of their daughters. So what we have got a very credible, reliable transport system. We have got fleet of buses that literally moves towards all four corners of the Lahore. They pick up students in the morning, they drop them, and we ensure that the safety of, especially the safety of the female students, is ensured over there. Training and workshops. Training and workshops are on the face of it, it happens to be a small thing. But workshop on entrepreneurship, workshop on report writing, on CV making, or something to do with the fact that how to appear for a successful interview. So these small workshops make a tremendous difference towards students in terms of their growth, and when they are going to go out into the market, find themselves a job. As I have said earlier, industry and academia linkages are very strategically located, and they are in fact the industrial tours which are basically made by the students to the different industries, seeing the assembly line, seeing the working environment. So they get an opportunity to know that what happens inside the class, and they can see that how it happens practically over there. So this is something which we are extremely good and proud of. Career placement. Career placement is one, I'll share with you one thing. In our last convocation, I met my commerce graduates over there. I asked them, okay, what are you doing currently? To my surprise, almost 90% of them found themselves a job, and they were working in good institutions. And few of them who did not, they ended up starting their own business. So what I'm trying to make a point over here is the kind of the education that we impart over here is very, very difference making in terms of their career. Career placement is also important. Suppose there is a student who says, I want to go into a banking sector, and in the banking sector, I would like to go into an investment banking. So there is that is when the career placement basically comes into a practice. What we do is we place them strategically into those banks which basically deals with the investment. So it is a shotgun approach towards their career placements. And as you can see on the screen, there are a number of these are some of the organizations that basically have that thing, where students are basically working. Our alumni. Alumni is a very professional term. I agree with that. But at the same time, I prefer to call that a Hajvery family. The reason I call that a Hajvery family is because of the fact that there are over 85,000 graduates of our university who are working in Pakistan and abroad, in Lahore, in almost all four provinces of the Pakistan. There is one important thing that is to be understood over there, that there's an inherent advantage which is associated with the alumni. Whenever student graduates and they apply for different jobs, they're working, most of them end up coming across with our alumni who are basically working in that organization or the affiliates of that organization. They come across with that, and they basically, it's like elder brother or a sister who is looking after you. So Hajvery University is one big family in terms of its students that makes a difference in terms of their understanding. As they say, the family would always be there. Hajvery family will always be there at an institution level, at a student's level, and at the faculty level. So that almost concludes with the presentation. Sabahat, over to you.
Thank you so much, sir. I have received a text message from Mudassir Suhail that I want to start my own business. Can commerce education help me?
Oh, yes, definitely. Commerce education can definitely help you to start your own business. According to a recent survey, 7 out of 10 commerce and business graduates dream about starting their own business, which is considered to be as very important. And yes, we can make those dreams come true. The students, we have like courses like on entrepreneurship and new venture creation, in which the students are given guidance that it is not you can start your own business from scratch. You can buy an existing business. You can start your business by franchising. You can start a services business or an online business or direct marketing. There's so many options available. When you go through with these courses, the teachers are going to help and guide you which alternative is basically best suitable to your requirements, where you can click with that kind of a business. The second important thing is when you talk about business, there is going to be a risk involved. There is a saying about the risk. The greatest risk in life is not to take one. So how to cope up with that risk? Risk, when you start your own business, risk is not going to be there financially. Let me complete that. Risk is not going to be there financially. It is going to be there in terms of time, efforts, and money. So answer to your question is, yes, we can help students to become an entrepreneur, so better entrepreneurs.
Okay, sir, I have received another question for you.
Yes.
That how is the HU commerce professional better than other universities?
There are in many ways, but I've said most of the things, but I would again highlight 3 important things. The first one is the faculty, the kind of in-house, dedicated, core faculty that we have makes a difference. And then the visiting faculty, thoroughbred professionals coming from the industry, that is what is considered to be a difference. The second thing is considered to be the facilities. And I'm not talking about a classroom facilities over here. We're talking about facilities in terms of a transport, student resource center, and other kind of a facilities that is in terms of when you talk about different societies and the kind of the exposure that the students basically enjoy over here, that basically makes a difference in terms of their lives.
Okay, sir. And the next question is commerce education affordable for any student of Pakistan?
Yes, it is. The fee structures of all commerce programs are designed in a way that it becomes accessible and affordable. We have a number of scholarships which are given at the time of admissions, and the scholarships which are being given to the students throughout the duration of the program. Some of the students that I know in the commerce department, they support their programs in terms of their financials by working part-time. So what I'm trying to make a point over here, if you even sometimes they have the difficulty in arranging funds, if they will be working consistently on a part-time basis, they will be able to sustain with our commerce programs.
Thank you very much for the detailed answers. Mr. Kamran Said from Faculty of Management Sciences.
Assalamu alaikum everyone, especially the students who would like to be the part of Hajvery University. My honorable speakers already have spoken very well regarding the overall, the salient features of Hajvery University. So I will be only confining myself to the business management part. I would like to share with you my presentation. Right, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. As you can see from here, that I'll be talking about the faculty of the business administration as everybody. But before going into it, I would like to add some value, because you already have a lot of information about the university itself, the kind of the advantages we are offering. So we'd like to, tell you a little bit about that, what are going to be our currently fastest growing professions in Pakistan. As you can see, retailing is very obvious. You can see a lot of branches coming out like Al Fatah, Jalal Sons, Conde, and other companies like, Khadi. They are opening their branches all together. Trade marketing is also increasing, खास तौर पे BTL के ऊपर जो आपको local जो है modern trade हो गई, international modern trade पे आपको help out कर रही है. I'm very, very confident the hospitality is going to be the next big game in Pakistan. Why? Because even in Lahore, there are almost 6 new hotels जो कि within next 2 months के अंदर open होने जा रहे हैं. Tourism, as you know, कि last year हमने almost more than 56% की growth दी है as far as tourism is concerned. Human resource management is going to be the game. Why? Because this is a new millennium, and new millennium is the actually when you have to manage the human resources, जिनको के आजकल human assets or human management कहते हैं. So that's what we are doing. I'm trying to be bilingual, so for your comfort and for my comfort as well. Customer service, absolutely right, because ultimately the main differentiation for any brand will be the customer services, not the products itself. Data analysis, one of the biggest horizon which is coming in the future. A lot of jobs you will be finding from in this particular area. You might be knowing now the organizations are having the kind of the jobs known as the business analyst, research analyst, market analyst. These are supply chain management is another very interesting kind of the job opportunities which you can find in a lot of companies coming. E-commerce, as you have seen in the COVID, the biggest gain was for the online business. And it's very important that we not only know technically how to do the e-commerce, but we should also know that, how we can really can manage the e-commerce business as well. So media management, absolutely right. So now for all these kind of the growing profession in Pakistan, what actually you need to have the future skills as well and the current skills. Why I am highlighting these skills? Because when I'm coming to the pedagogy or the way of transferring the knowledge or methodology of the learning, as highlighted earlier, I will be trying to build the kind of the link with these future skills. Number one is the change is happening so fast that you need to be adaptable, and one of the biggest example is that everybody had to adapt to ultimately the online learning. You know, we initially, if you remember, the students were very reluctant about it, but ultimately, if you ask them today, they will definitely say, GK, yes, I think it's one of the best thing happened to me, because at least by doing so, I have learned a lot as far as this change is concerned. Self-confidence, absolutely important. This can only become if you have a good knowledge, and knowledge should also become from the information as well. Creativity, emotional intelligence, one of the most important success factor in the coming time is emotional intelligence. Why? Because the changes are happening around us very, very fast. So whenever some change is happening, it is always be affecting me emotionally. So that's very important, that I should have an emotional intelligence to adapt to this kind of the skill as well. Analytical thinking, decision making, interpersonal communication, most important is interpersonal communication and presentation skills. Please remember, this is very important for you to understand that the interpersonal skills and presentation, when I say presentation, mean how you walk, how you talk, how you carry yourself is absolutely important. And finally, you need to have diversity and cultural intelligence. As you know, in Pakistan, we are having around more than 55% population female mein hai, and a lot of organizations now are hiring the female by policy. So it means that a lot of female will be coming into the organization, and they also will be maybe your manager as well. So you should know how to actually adapt to such kind of the diversity changes happening at the corporate level. Now, I would like to, tell you about the Faculty of Business Administration. This is basically BBA honors, as mentioned by Usman Saab. Then we have an MBA, and then we have an this is regular MBA, jisko professional MBA kehte hain. Then we have an executive MBA. We have MPhil of the 2 years as well, PhD Management Sciences and Statistics, which comes under the business administration. So these are the programs which we are offering right now as far as the business administration is concerned. At the same time, it is also important that you should know the specialization which we are offering in this business administration faculty, or in these specialization. We offer management, we offer marketing specialization, we offer finance specialization, human resource management. These actually are already, other universities are offering, but we are currently in process of once again, adapting our specialization as per the changing time, which I already have highlighted to you because of the changes. Like supply chain management, media management, retail management, at the same time, e-commerce. And we are also now considering to maybe offering the dual specialization, like major in marketing and minor in media, major in marketing, minor in finance, or major in finance and minor in marketing. As you can see, these are all in process. But once you start your education with us, because mostly the specialized subjects come at the end of the semester, where you can have the electives and can differentiate in the various specialization which you would like to choose for your future professions as well. As regarding the alumni, I must say that I met almost a lot of people who are into these companies right now, and these are very few. Please remember that every other day a lot of new logos are getting added over here as well. So people are getting very, very good job opportunity chances, especially into the business administration disciplines. And one of the alumni which I would like to highlight over here is Dr. Asif Hanif, who has done his PhD biostatistics from Malaysia, PhD applied statistics, specialization in biostatistics, and from Pakistan and Turkey. And he has very, very categorically mentioned here the advantage of being into the Hajvery University. It always seems impossible until it is done, is said by Nelson Mandela. But I have no hesitation in saying that my dream of having doctorate degree would have been impossible had it not been with the support of the Hajvery University. Conclusively, this was the best decision of my life to choose HU, and my experience at Hajvery University has been superb. So, baat ye hai, you ultimately got the platform from Hajvery University, then ultimately you build onto it to the various other countries as well. So, if you can have a very good foundation in and Hajvery University, then you can, build on it, you can grow on it. And this is actually our pride, that we make you very strong academically as well. We also groomed you as well because of the faculty we are having. Salient feature had already been very much highlighted. We have a purpose-built campus. Aapke paas jo Euro campus hai, it's a purpose-built. It's centrally located. This is also very important for you to understand, because some of the universities, they have the campus which are out of the Lahore, where it is very difficult to commute as well. Even if they're offering you the transportation, it is taking too much of your time, maybe 1 hour to 1 or 2 hours to reaching over there, which is not the case as far as the Hajvery University is concerned. There is people said it's in a world-class infrastructure. I must say it's in a very pleasant infrastructure, because environment actually, motivate you to further learn as well. We offer scholarship. It has already been explained very well. Top tier faculty. Yes, we do have the professional faculty having the corporate exposure. The biggest advantage is that they can actually link the real life examples with all the theoretical concepts which they are actually teaching to you. We have exchange program, we have grooming training and workshops, we have study industrial tools, internships and projects, absolutely important. And projects are very important, as you know, that we already have an entrepreneur excellence center, where we are encouraging our students to come up with some projects, like startup projects, which they can ultimately immediately implement as far as, or execute as soon as they complete their academics in Hajvery University. And we send them into the various competitions as well, where we have seen some of the images and the pics where we have won a lot of prizes. Job fair and online learning modules. I'm absolutely very happy as far as the overall learning modules, learning management system, collaboration is concerned, or alignment is concerned. As you must be knowing that we have been have been recognized at 95% readiness as far as the online learning is concerned. Our students are having no issue as far as online learning, these classes are concerned. Now it's in a question answer session. I will hand over to.
Yes, sir. I have received many questions for you.
Oh, okay.
First of all, why do you think this is an important subject to learn for the students of business administration?
Sorry, which subject? Sorry.
Sir, business administration. Why do you think this is an important subject to learn for the students of business administration?
Right. You see, in business administration, what you are doing, we are actually learning the multiple function of an organization. We are learning about the operation. We are learning about the marketing. We are learning about the supply chain. We are learning about the accounting as well. So, in one organization, you have the multiple functions. And, when you are doing this, this education in business administration, you in fact is learning about everything. Even you learn about the economics, the HR, the statistics, the production, operation, marketing, sales, supply chain, international marketing. So I can, keep on adding a list. And please remember, the highest number of the jobs always be available in the sales and marketing department in any organization. If you have other function, have 3 people, then you must be having at least 300 people working under the sales and marketing various jobs. Ji Sabat.
Okay, sir. My next question is, what's the difference between investment, commercial, and personal banking?
Well, to be very precisely, I'm not the person of the finance and banking, but once you said there is an investment, then Sabat, the second one was
commercial.
Commercial, okay, then
personal banking.
And the personal banking. Okay. I'm sorry, Ji, agar aap kabhi, if you go to a UBL branch, you sometimes look over here as UBL Amin branch. That Amin branch is basically where you can invest in the various portfolios based on the higher, medium, and the low risk as well. And you can get a return on a short term, on the long term basis. Commercial banking, basically where you are investing the various projects as well, and the personal banking where it comes to the various tools like credit cards or your auto loans or your cash line, these kind of products. So this is what I can can differentiate as far as my experience is concerned. Although I'm not a banker, I'm basically a marketeer. But I think this is the differentiation I can highlight over here. Ji Sabant.
Okay, sir. Next question is, how does HU Business School prepare students to be better business professionals than other universities?
Right. You see, there are actually three very important, kind of the part when you are learning in any, or you are having education in any university. Number one is academics. Number two is your grooming and the skill set development. And number three, the most important, is the application of whatever you are learning. Actually, the theoretical part is like knowledge reproduction. Aapne ratta mara and you come and you just explain it. But please remember, this is a change of the era where organizations are not judging you based on what you can memorize. They would like you to reconstruct the knowledge as per the required situation. And as I have said to you that, we have the professional teacher with the corporate exposures. So whenever they are talking about a theory, they are basically trying to link that with some kind of the corporate examples, real life examples. So it is much easier for you to go to the companies and very easily can transform your knowledge into application. So that is the basic era. And number three, most important, is please remember the organizations are judging you on your skills. So, how you walk, how you talk, how you speak, confidence level, trustworthiness, your learnability. So this is what you can only learn in an environment where you are having exposure to a lot of such initiatives.
Okay, sir. And the last question is, why business education is still relevant in 2020?
Well, it's very easy. If you remember, I showed you all the growing professions and maybe the profession coming in 2025 and 2030. So, it's very clear. A lot of jobs are available on supply chain. It's a part of the business education. A lot of jobs in marketing, part of the education, business administration. A lot of jobs in customer services, part of the business administration. Supply chain comes there. Every ultimately the function is related to that. And as far as the analytical part is concerned, and you can see the media as well, these are all those subjects which you learn during this business administration disciplines like BBA, MBA, or executive MBA, or whatever it is. G.
Thank you so much for wonderful answers, sir. Now, Dr. Lubna Shakir, Head of Department of Faculty of Pharmacy.
Thank you so much, Sabahat, for inviting me. Honorable colleagues, respected parents, and dear students, Assalamu alaikum. Khush Aamdeed to HU Virtual Open Day 2020. I'm coming live on your screens, and the motive behind this is just to address the questions which arise in your minds after getting the FSc degree. First of all, I would definitely like to introduce the profession, because when you are doing FSc, many of you will be unfamiliar with the profession pharmacy. What exactly the pharmacy is? Pharmacy is the art and science of preparing the medicines. Agar main routine life ki koi example pick karun, to none other than that is COVID. Everyone is helpless in front of coronavirus, just because there is no medicines. Or jo hamari hope hai and we are looking towards, that is only the pharmaceutical industries which are currently developing either the vaccines or the medicines against this deadly coronavirus. So from this you can realize the importance of the pharmacy profession. So it is the profession, and students, if you have any spark and you want to do anything for yourself, for your loved ones, and for the country, Hajvery University will provide you a platform, and such a platform where we will polish your capabilities, where we will guide you, where we will teach you, and where we will bring you up to the standards of this market. So first of all, I will share what the Hajvery University can offer you people. So we can offer 2 degrees. We are offering 2 degrees at the graduation level as well as at the master's level. At graduation levels, we are offering Doctor of Pharmacy, and at MPhil or master's level, we are offering MPhil Pharmacy in 2 specializations, either for the pharmacology or pharmaceutics. It depends on your own personal interests. So Doctor of Pharmacy is a 5-year degree program. Its entry requirement is 60%. And it is a 10 semester based program and have a total 198 credit hours, and it is basically supplemented with the most of the practical labs. So I will share the exceptional and outstanding features of the Hajvery University. What Hajvery University has at Faculty of Pharmacy, first of all, I'm glad to share with you people that we are accredited, and alhamdulillah, the accreditation was awarded to the Hajvery University back in 2012. And from this date, you can better realize that it is the oldest institute in your town which is offering PharmD program. And another point which I want to add over here is it is a degree awarding chartered institute. If you go to any affiliated college or somewhere where you can learn, but that there will be many disadvantages and many problems you will face during your learnings, because that will be an affiliated college. But alhamdulillah, over here it is a degree awarding independent institutes where practical evaluation is external based. We have hired a foreign qualified faculty and staff over here, and uski example mein main apni example dungi. In 2011 I have completed my research project from University of Cambridge, UK, and then I have joined Hajvery University. Over here we have 11 dedicated ultra-modern laboratories. All the laboratories are well equipped. We have pharmacognosy, pharmacology, physiology, and anatomy labs. In most of the institutes, the labs are merged, like physiology and basic medical sciences are under a single heading or under a single roof. But over here in Hajvery, we have separate dedicated labs, and these labs are above all equipped with the latest models of pharmaceutical equipment. Among them, top of the list are the HPLC, spectrophotometers, and fuel filling facility is recently installed in the Hajvery University. We have stability chambers, and we have many equipments, rotary evaporators, and etc. are there, and you can perform your practicals on there, and you can learn. And as far as practical learning is concerned, at some other organizations, alhamdulillah, Hajvery University has signed MOUs with the top-ranked pharmaceutical industries and hospitals. So these hospitals and industries offer you the internship and training programs, and we send you people over there. We have at the campus, that is Joro campus, inshallah you will come. There we have a central research lab which is well equipped, as well as we have a spacious dedicated library where you can spend much of your time and can prepare your notes. So where the pharmacists can get jobs, there are many areas. If you have a health profession or in your mind, name any area, pharmacists will get a job over there. If you talk about hospital, pharmacists will get job over there. If you talk about any retail setup, pharmacists can get job over there. If you will talk about the regulatory authorities of the Pakistan, pharmacists can get job over there. If you talk about the second largest industry of the Pakistan, that is none other than the pharmaceutical industry, if you point out that, I can say, okay, pharmacists will get job over there, inshallah. So there are many areas where a pharmacist can get job. It is in fact a diversified profession, and alhamdulillah, our students and our alumni are working in top ranked institutes in New Hospital. In recently I can give you an example in Gangaram Hospital, in New Hospital, in Services Hospital. 5 of my students got selected, and they came to me that we have got selected recently on the ad hoc basis. Wherever you think any of the area, alhamdulillah, Hajverians are working over there. We are working, one of my students is working as an assistant director in drug regulatory authorities of Pakistan. Internationally, they are doing very well. So wherever you think pharmacists are working there, and alhamdulillah, Hajverians are working there. And you can go to the educational institutes as well. If you go for if you want to pursue the MPhil or PhD degrees, you can join any of the educational institutes. You can be you can work in the DTL, drug testing laboratories, community centers, pharmacies. And one thing I would definitely add over here, even in 60s or 70s, there was a requirement of legal requirement was 1 pharmacist per industry. But now the government has raised the standard that each pharmacist should be there. If any industry is running a syrup section and then a tablet section, there should be individual pharmacists, and they should supervise those premises. So there are a lot more jobs in the industries. And if I talk about the hospitals, now the government is thinking to appoint a pharmacist on every 50 beds. It is 100 beds. They are working already on the 150 beds. Now they have a plan that they should add a pharmacist in each hospital, a pharmacist over 10 beds. And if it happens, then you can better realize how much jobs will be generated. So there is a lot more scope in this profession. So Hajvery University will prepare you for the future challenges of the market, as the market is not saturated yet. It is not in my memory any of my students is jobless. If someone is definitely there can be his or her personal reason, but alhamdulillah everyone is on job, and university will make you and will give you all the required knowledge and learnings through which you can compete in any of the area of this world, and especially in Pakistan and abroad. Thank you so much. Now the forum is open for question answer sessions. Sabahat, do you have any
Yes,
questions?
Dr. Lubna. We have received
Sabahat.
very interesting questions for you. Our
Okay.
first question is, why do you think pharmacy is an important program to learn for FSC students?
Why it is an important program for FSC students? There are many medical fields and many medical degrees which student can earn. Among them, alhamdulillah, it is the one of the top ranked degree. It is a life-saving profession. और अगर मैं इस्लामिक पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू से भी बात करूं तो जो आलिम होता है ना, उसका मकाम किसी इबादत गुजार से 70 गुना बुलंद होता है. और जो आलिम बैठते हैं, कुछ आलिम अगर बैठते हैं तो उनमें तिब का आलम सबसे अफजल होता है. तो अगर हम रिलीजियस पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू से बात करें या प्रोफेशनल पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू से बात करें, एंड इफ यू लर्न समथिंग रिगार्डिंग द हेल्थ, तो ये दूसरे सम का भी पसंदीदा प्रोफेशन था. तो ये एक टॉप रैंक प्रोफेशन ही नहीं है, ये बल्कि इबादत भी है. तो आई विल डेफिनेटली सजेस्ट एनी ऑफ द स्टूडेंट के काइंडली आप इसको ज्वाइन करें और आप फॉर्म डी को कंप्लीट करें. यू विल गेट सक्सेस इंशाल्लाह.
Next question is for those students who aspire to become a successful pharmacist. Can you please tell them how they can pursue their goals?
There is a statement, slow and steady wins the race. When they will come to Hajvery, it is a 5 years journey. I will definitely recommend them study and study. They should keep studying, not in the exams, in the routine life as well, but they should focus a lot on the practical learning. They must go to the practical labs, as the practical classes used to be for 3 hours. Students sometimes bunk them, and it gets difficult for the teachers to monitor so hard. So I must request them and I must guide them that they should come and learn practicals, and they should go through the literatures. When they will go through the literature, there is such a data, so much data that you can't compile it. So they should go, they should review the articles, they should go for the published papers or newspapers, etc. And they should stay in touch what is at this moment going around. Ji, I hope I have answered your question.
Okay. Next question is, what are the different jobs that are available to pharmacists?
As I told you earlier, Sabahat, it is really a diversified field. It is such a diversified field that there are many areas, like hospitals. In hospitals, there used to be they have duties in the wards, they have duties in the ITs, they have duties in the warehouses and the storerooms. So there are many areas. If I talk about the industry, definitely over in the industry, there are research areas, there are QC departments, there are QA department, there are R&D department, research and development department. So there are many areas under a single roof and a single organization. There are multiple areas where a pharmacist can work. Thank you.
Okay, and the next question is, where is the career growth the most?
Career growth, yes, this is an interesting question, and I will like to answer it in two ways. If you talk about abroad, there are community centers. In abroad, the pharmacists are really successful on the community centers. And if I talk about in Pakistan, then over here the pharmaceutical industry is growing really fast, alhamdulillah. And as in this COVID scenario, you know that there is a shortage of CAC, Moxel, Panadol, whatever you call, you will suffer from the shortage. So you can have the idea that how much this industry is growing, and there is so much demand of this industry. So as much as there will be the industry, so much there will be the jobs. So keeping in view the scenario of the Pakistan, this industry is growing really good. So in industrial pharmacy, there is good chance. There in hospitals, definitely in hospitals they can work well, and others as well. Yes.
Okay, there's another interesting question. How does HU School of Pharmaceutical Sciences prepare students to be better pharmacists than other universities?
So I will quote an example over here. Students used to have a project display. Their final years, when they complete their final year, they go for the that is the project display. There is a one-day event, and on that event, we usually invite the pharmaceutical industries and other professionals, health professionals, and that is a real success. We prepare the students on practical grounds. We allow the students go and prepare a new novel tablet, syrup, emulsions, and we train them in such a way that many of them really get impressed by the work of the students. So there are very novel formulations which my students have developed, and that is just based on their practical learnings and innovative learnings. We focus a lot on their practical trainings, their research, and their up-to-date knowledge. Thank you.
Thank you very much for the detailed answers, Dr. Lubna. Professor Khurram Shamsi from Faculty of Computer Sciences.
Thank you very much, Sabah. Dear listeners, Assalamu alaikum. I welcome you on behalf of Computer Science Department of Hajvery University. Computerization, as you know, is a new field, relatively newer field as compared to the other fields of the Bachelor and Master's program offered by many universities. And computerization took hold in Pakistan. It took its foot in Pakistan in the early 90s. बहुत सारी industry, बहुत सारे departments computerized होते चले जा रहे थे, and there was a need for developers. There was a need for people who can maintain the computer systems, who can maintain the databases, and develop and maintain the software which these departments and organizations needed. So Hajvery, being one of the top universities of Pakistan, took on the initiative and established a computer science department back in 2001. Now, the computer science is a very quickly changing field. Every day there are new innovations. There is something new about it. Things keep changing very, very quickly. Infrastructure is upgraded. जो languages आज से 20 साल पहले थी, 5 साल उसके 5 साल बाद खत्म हो गई. There was a time when people used to program in Fortran. Then C, Pascal came. After that, it was C. Then it was C++. Then Visual C, C#. और अब आके हम देखते हैं कि Python programming is the thing of the day. Tomorrow, it can be something else. Similarly, computer architectures are changing rapidly. Computers are becoming very, very fast. New platforms are introduced. There are tablets, there are smartphones. There are ways of communicating are improving and dependent on the computers. Speeds have improved tremendously over the years. 20 साल पहले जाएं तो चंद K की speed मिलती थी, अब चंद MB की speed भी मिलेगी तो आप लोग खुश नहीं होते. So it is evolutionary, evoluting very quickly, and Hajvery University is going through a continuous process of upgradation its curriculum to meet the challenges of the future, meet the needs of the current industry needs, and we aim to train and inspire the students to become good software developers, great hardware engineers and become researchers in the latest cutting edge technologies. उसके साथ साथ there are many programs जैसे कि अभी फौरी साहब ने उससे पहले डॉक्टर खालिद परवेज फाद साहब ने बताया कि there are many student exchange programs. Our university, you can have partial degree over here, partial abroad in any other university. There are a lot of universities that recognize Hajvery degree. So we collaborate with the outside world, and degree is recognized in the outside world as well. Now, I would like to briefly introduce some of the programs which are offered by the computer science department. First of all, we have BS honors in software engineering. Here the aim is to make students able to design, code, test and manage large and complex software systems. कि बड़ा एक सॉफ्टवेयर प्रोग्राम कैसे बनाया जाए, क्या उसके स्टेप्स होते हैं, क्या ट्रेनिंग है, क्या कुछ करना चाहिए उसके लिए. So we train student according to that in the field of software engineering. The prerequisite is you have to have an FSc degree in pre-engineering or an ICS. Since the basic requirement for this degree is that you have a mathematics degree, so ICOM students can also apply for it, and of course A-level students. It's a 4-year rigorous program with 132 to 144 credit hours. And credit hours are very important because when you are going for a master's degree in a university abroad, so these credit hours can easily be counted for as a prerequisite for your master degree. Then we have BS honors in computer sciences. Again, the aim is to impart research-oriented and design-centered computer science education. Both software engineering and computer science degrees both produce good software developers, but they have their own niche value as well. So the prerequisites for the computer science honors degree are the BScs are the same as that of BS software engineering. Here we teach the latest CS courses, which are obviously approved by the HEC, and coursework in addition to the regular computer sciences subjects. We emphasize in teaching students the essential communication skill, how to express themselves, because when they go out in the market, a student of Hajvery University stands out due to his expressions and his communication skills and how he can express himself. And in addition, there are some humanities courses as well. So it is a comprehensive program. Then we have the master's degree in computer sciences. Here the aim is to create professionals who can conduct research or lead teams for the design and development of software projects. And it is a 2-year program with 72 credit hours. And last but not least is our MPhil degree leading to PhD. Prerequisite for it is a Bachelor's of Sciences as well or any equivalent degree. And it is again a 2 years program, and at the end of the it is a very advanced level courses are taught. Students can choose between various cutting edge technologies like artificial intelligence, algorithms, and go for further specialization in these fields. And at the end of the degree, they had to submit a dissertation. So it is a research-based program for develop advanced computing knowledge and skills. If you look at some of the salient features, many salient features have been discussed already, so I won't go into the further details, but as far as the computer science department is concerned, I would like to point out that we have an excellent faculty. for every aspect of the computer sciences studies, because there are many subjects and computer sciences बाहर वालों के लिए तो एक लफ्ज़ है कि कंप्यूटर साइंस में करें, लेकिन the people who are associated, they can understand that there are more than 10 fields in which you can excel. And we have to engage, we have faculty who have specialized in various fields of computer sciences. And if there is a new cutting edge technology, we do not hesitate to engage some high ranking or a doctorate degree person from the industry as a visiting faculty, so that students should remain up to date. This is our main aim. Another very important aspect of studying in Hajvery University, that there is a strong industry academia linkage. उसका फायदा ये होता है जी कि जब आप continuously your students and your teachers remain in touch with the industry. इंडस्ट्री में क्या हो रहा है, इंडस्ट्री की नीड क्या है, कौन कौन से नई चीज़ें हैं जिस पे लोग इस वक्त काम कर रहे हैं, मार्केट में क्या आ रहा है, सॉफ्टवेयर हाउसेस जो हैं वो किन प्रोजेक्ट्स, किस किस्म के प्रोजेक्ट्स पे काम कर रहे हैं, so that we do not lag at any point of time. Our teachers many teachers are working in the industry at the same time. Everyone remains up to date. We keep upgrading our programs so that we do not, our students remain up to date, remain on their toes all the time. Then we have a good scholarship program. If a student excels in his studies or is able to perform well, we can offer local and foreign scholarship as well. He can be accommodated in student exchange program, or can complete his degree in a foreign university as well. Internships are a very, very important aspect, because in the last three or four semesters, or the last year of their studies, the students are encouraged, and later on they must have to arrange for an internship with some relevant industry in which they can apply their skills, use their knowledge, and can get a feedback from the industry that how well they are equipped for their future life. Also, the projects which the students are required to make as their final semester or final year projects, they are also linked with the industry. Normally, a teacher or their project coordinator or the students would go to the industry to find out how they can do a final year project which can be useful for their future life, so that they can have a good job placement opportunity. So in this way, the internship, projects, studies, everything is relevant with the industry and the need of the hour. Then we, in the job fairs, we invite companies, the leading software houses and companies with huge IT infrastructures to come and have a look at the fresh breed of computer engineers and computer sciences and what Hajvery has produced. So it is a chance for the students and for the companies to interact with each other. And most of the students, as Usman Sahab mentioned, that most of the students get good interview opportunities and even get a job during the course of their studies. And later on, this also helps them a lot in choosing a field and choosing an organization or a line in which they can excel, because they have an exposure during their studies that what is required by the industry. So next is the career placements. HU students, because they are very well trained, very well equipped, and they have, you can say that, knowledge about the latest technologies, as well as hands-on experience, and very practical. They have done very practical projects. So इंडस्ट्री जो है वो ऐसे स्टूडेंट्स को फिर हाथों हाथ लेती है. So most of our students are working in a very prestigious environments. There are some of the names are listed here, but the list goes on and keeps increasing day by day. We couldn't paste all the logos over here, but you can see that most of the top-notch brands and software development or industry leaders or industries, they have hired Hajvery computer science graduates and master degree holders for various aspects like software development, web development, database administration, and some of our senior students are in fact working as the general manager of information technology or the chief technology officers in few of these companies. So our alumni is very strong in case of computer science department as well. And then this alumni, these old students keep visiting the university and deliver lectures to students, encourage them and inspire them and guide them. And also later on, they help them to get jobs or introduce them to different opportunities. So as Usman Sahab mentioned, that our alumni is our family. So once you are an Hajverian, you remain part of the family, and as family, you keep helping and supporting and guiding each other. So at the end, this was like brief introduction of Hajvery University and its computer science department. Swat, if you have any questions or any question from the panel, I would like to answer.
Yes, sir. I have received a question from Aisha Malik, and she is asking, why do you think that it is an important subject to choose for students of engineering?
Yes, बड़ा valid questions है क्योंकि when you जब आप pre-engineering की degree करते हैं तो you have multiple options available और but जब हम देखते हैं कि अब जो opportunities हैं वो computer science graduates के लिए या software engineering students के लिए they are huge. Computerization is in all fields of life. प्रीवियसली ये समझा जाता था कि भाई आपने कंप्यूटर साइंस डिग्री करनी है, आपने सॉफ्टवेयर डेवलपर बनना है, लेकिन लेटली अब लोग ये अंडरस्टैंड करना शुरू कर दिया है कि ये अब इसकी जो ऑप्शंस हैं दे आर अनलिमिटेड. सॉफ्टवेयर डेवलपमेंट, सीनियर सॉफ्टवेयर डेवलपमेंट, ये तो ऑप्शंस हैं ही हैं. लेटर ऑन अब हर कंपनी का एक आईटी इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर है, चाहे वो बैंक हो, चाहे वो कोई फैक्ट्री हो, चाहे वो कोई एजुकेशनल इंस्टीट्यूट हो, चाहे वो गवर्नमेंट हो, प्राइवेट हो, मल्टीनेशनल कॉरपोरेशन हो. आईटी इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर के बगैर, कंप्यूटर नेटवर्क के बगैर उसका सबर ही नहीं किया जा सकता. हर एक के पास एक एंटरप्राइज रिसोर्स प्लानिंग ईआरपी सिस्टम चल रहा है, हर एक की अपनी डेटाबेस है. इन सब चीज़ों को किसने मैनेज करना है? सो आवर स्टूडेंट्स they can become IT managers, they can become chief technology officers, software developers, they can become database administrators. सॉफ्टवेयर बनना है, उसकी क्वालिटी एश्योरेंस होनी है, वो भी हमारे ही स्टूडेंट्स ने करनी है, कंप्यूटर साइंस ग्रेजुएट्स ने करनी है. उसके बाद सबसे जो इंटरेस्टिंग चीज़ है कि शायद किसी भी फील्ड में फ्रीलांसिंग इतनी आसान नहीं है जितनी कंप्यूटर साइंस ग्रेजुएट के लिए आसान है. देयर आर मेनी साइट्स जहाँ पे आप जाते हैं, अपनी स्किल सेट रजिस्टर करवाते हैं, उनको बताते हैं कि आप ये फील्ड पे इस स्टाइल की प्रोग्रामिंग और अपनी सर्विसेज पेश कर सकते हैं, एंड यू आर हायर्ड एज अ फुल टाइम और पार्ट टाइम प्रोग्रामर और कंप्यूटर साइंस ग्रेजुएट विदाउट इवन विजिटिंग देयर ऑफिस वंस. और मेरे कई स्टूडेंट्स हैं, वो हफ्ते में 3 दिन अमेरिका की किसी कंपनी के लिए काम कर रहे हैं और हफ्ते में बाकी किसी दिन कनाडा की किसी कंपनी के लिए काम कर रहे हैं, एंड दे आर हैप्पी, दे काउंट देयर मैन आवर्स और उसके मुताबिक उसको पे करते हैं. फिर ओपनिंग योर ओन बिजनेस इज परहैप्स द इजीएस्ट इन द कंप्यूटर साइंस फील्ड. आप अपने आप को इंट्रोड्यूस करते हैं थ्रू वेबसाइट जो कि बहुत सस्ते में बन जाती है, एंड यू अप्रोच पीपल थ्रू इंटरनेट, और उसकी टेक्निक्स और वो चीज़ें सारी स्टूडेंट्स को हम गाइड करते हैं. तो ये जो एज ए करियर चॉइस है एक प्री इंजीनियरिंग स्टूडेंट के लिए, मेरा ख्याल इट्स अ वेरी वेरी अप्रोप्रिएट एंड सेफ करियर चॉइस, क्योंकि ऑप्शंस आर अनलिमिटेड. और they are increasing every day. जी.
Okay, sir. My next question is, what's the difference between a computer science and software engineering, and which degree program is right and why?
And a very interesting question जी, बड़ा बारीक सा फर्क है और अगर करिकुलम देखें हम यूनिवर्सिटीज़ के, it varies from university to university, तो मैं इसका थोड़ा जनरल आपको आंसर देता हूँ कि कंप्यूटर साइंस की जो सब्जेक्ट है, it is the study of how computers work. You have a theoretical understanding of computer, you have a mathematical perspective of computers. If you like math, logic, algorithms, then you go for CS degree, a BScs degree. So it is related to the theoretical knowledge. It is just comparing like a scientist with an engineer. Both are very useful people. So computer science graduates are more like scientists. एडवांस अगर फील्ड्स में आप स्टडी करना चाहते हैं तो आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस, मशीन लर्निंग, ग्राफिक्स, इन फील्ड में आप जाना चाहते हैं, नियत रखते हैं, तो BScs इज मोर अप्रोप्रिएट फॉर यू. रिसर्चर बनना है, आपने आगे मास्टर्स और PhD डिग्री कंप्यूटर साइंसेज में करनी है, एक्सेल करना है इस चीज में, देन यू गो फॉर BScs. अच्छा, दूसरी तरफ हमारी आती है सॉफ्टवेयर इंजीनियरिंग. सॉफ्टवेयर इंजीनियरिंग इज बेसिकली कंप्यूटर साइंसेज का सबसेट है, लेकिन हियर यू आर मोर फोकस्ड. इट इज द स्टडी ऑफ हाउ सॉफ्टवेयर सिस्टम्स आर बिल्ट. बड़े बड़े सॉफ्टवेयर सिस्टम कैसे बनते हैं. यू हैव अ मोर हैंड्स ऑन अप्रोच. आपको प्रोजेक्ट मैनेजमेंट सिखाई जाती है, क्वालिटी एश्योरेंस को आप देखते हैं, सॉफ्टवेयर टेस्टिंग कैसे करनी है, सॉफ्टवेयर का पूरा लाइफ साइकिल कैसे होता है, उसको बिल्ड कैसे करते हैं, सर्वेइंग कैसे करते हैं, बिल्ड कैसे करते हैं, फिर मेंटेन कैसे करते हैं, उसको ट्रबल शूट कैसे करते हैं, ओवर द ईयर सारा लाइफ साइकिल उसका कैसे चलाते हैं. तो अगर स्टूडेंट्स जो हैं उन्हें इंटरेस्ट है क्लाइंट सर्वर एप्लीकेशन, मल्टीप्लेयर गेमिंग, इस किस्म की चीज़ों में काम करने का, तो फिर ये आप सॉफ्टवेयर इंजीनियरिंग की तरफ जाते हैं. तो ये ऐसे ही है कि CS इज मोर थ्योरेटिकल, SW is software engineering is more towards application. One is knowledge, one is more hands-on, one is practical. लेकिन having said that, और ये distinction चूंकि आपने question किया तो मैंने डिटेल से बता दिया, सॉफ्टवेयर डेवलपर इन दोनों फील्ड्स में से गुजर के आप बन सकते हैं. कोई लिमिट नहीं किसी को करता, किसी में सलाहियत हो, किसी का इंटरेस्ट हो, तो वो एक से दूसरी फील्ड में जंप इन सबसे आसानी से कर सकता है. बट अगर डिस्टिंग्विश करना चाहें तो फिर हमारे सामने ये एक सेलिएंट फीचर्स हैं, कुछ चीजें जिससे आप डिस्टिंग्विश कर सकते हैं और जिस तरफ इंक्लिनेशन हो, क्योंकि हजवेरी दोनों प्रोग्राम्स दे रहा है, जा सकते हैं.
Okay, sir, we have another interesting question. How does HU School of Engineering prepare its students to be better engineers than other universities?
मेरा ख्याल है जी कि इसमें we have all of us have answered this questions in many respects. लेकिन अगर आप कंप्यूटर साइंसेस डिपार्टमेंट की बात करें and we are discussing about engineers, software engineers which we are producing. So number one thing is the faculty that they have the best guidance available. The faculty is top-notch faculty with latest training and knowledge, and they guide the students in the right way. There is a strong teacher-student bonding. आज भी 5 साल 10 साल पीछे पड़े स्टूडेंट भी आके मिलते हैं, डिस्कस करते हैं. इवन टीचर लर्न न्यू थिंग्स फ्रॉम देयर स्टूडेंट्स जो कि डिफरेंट फील्ड में जाके अब एक्सेल कर चुके हैं. एंड सेम नॉलेज इज इम्पार्टेड टू द स्टूडेंट्स जो कि यूनिवर्सिटी में बैठे पढ़ रहे हैं. फिर हमारी लैब फैसिलिटीज बात हुई कि वर्ल्ड क्लास इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर है हजवेरी का माशाल्लाह. तो उसमें जो सबसे इम्पोर्टेंट चीज़ है कि लैब फैसिलिटीज एंड अदर थिंग्स विच आर रिक्वायर्ड फॉर द स्टडी, दे आर टॉप नॉच एज वेल. कि आपके स्टूडेंट के पास इन सब चीज़ों का एक अवेलेबल होता है कि भाई नेटवर्किंग का स्टूडेंट है तो देख सकता है कि नेटवर्किंग की प्रोडक्ट्स क्या क्या हैं अवेलेबल. अगर लैब फैसिलिटीज़ को चाहिए, हाई एंड प्रोग्रामिंग चाहिए, तो हाई स्पीड कंप्यूटर्स, हाई कैपेसिटी कंप्यूटर्स अवेलेबल हैं. तो ये सारी जो चीज़ें हैं दे हेल्प यू प्रिपेयर यू इन अ बेटर वे, एवर इम्प्रूविंग कोर्स वर्क. हम लोग अपना बेहतर से बेहतर करते जाते हैं, इंडस्ट्री से फीडबैक लेते हैं कि आजकल रिक्वायरमेंट क्या है, अपने कोर्सेज में उन चीज़ों को इंक्लूड करते हैं या नए कोर्सेज इंक्लूड कर देते हैं। तो जितना हम लाइफ के लिए स्टूडेंट को प्रिपेयर कर रहे हैं उतना शायद ही कोई और यूनिवर्सिटी कर रही है।
Thank you, sir. And my last question is, how HU teachers prepare their course to teach students in COVID-19? Very important question, sir.
जी, इट्स अगेन वेरी इंटरेस्टिंग क्वेश्चन। जैसे कहते हैं जी कि एवरी चैलेंज इज एन अपॉर्चुनिटी एज वेल। तो फॉर द लास्ट 5 months the whole world has been challenged. एक रिस्क है, एक परेशानी है, एक डिफिकल्टी है, बट आई मस्ट से दैट Hajvery University's response has been amazing. हम लोगों ने मिलके इसमें सिचुएशन को के स्टूडेंट्स अपनी एजुकेशन जो है वो कंटिन्यू कर सकें। वी आर द पायनियर्स ऑफ लर्निंग मैनेजमेंट डेवलपमेंट ऑफ लर्निंग मैनेजमेंट सिस्टम इन पाकिस्तान। उसमें हमने किया कि वी वेंट फॉर ऑनलाइन क्लासेस। स्टूडेंट्स कैन take the classes in the safety of their homes. Then on top of it, we have video lectures available to the students. So if in any case, if the student misses out or there is a problem with his internet connection, because everything is dependent on the internet in the LMS. So if there is a problem by any chance, so he doesn't miss out anything. In fact, he gets the video lecture. Course content, assignments, detailed presentations, सारा coursework, it is available online. Student जो है वो अपना login करता है, उसको अपनी assignment भी मिल जाती है और बाकी चीज़ें भी available हो जाती हैं। तो ये जो experience हमने जो COVID-19 को respond किया है, उसकी वजह से हमने अपनी capabilities बड़ी enhance कर ली हैं, जिसको हम लेटर लाइफ में भी जब इंशाल्लाह ये पेंडेमिक ओवर होगी तो हम उससे भी उनको फिर भी इस्तेमाल में ला सकते हैं। देन इस वक्त हम एक ऑनलाइन एग्जामिनेशन सिस्टम डेवलप कर रहे हैं इन विच स्टूडेंट्स कैन टेक देयर एग्जाम थ्रू अ सिक्योर ब्राउजर एंड ऑनलाइन प्रॉक्टरिंग। सो एवरी एस्पेक्ट, टीचिंग, असाइनमेंट्स एंड एग्जामिनेशन, सारे एस्पेक्ट्स को हमारा LMS जो है वो कवर कर रहा है। और स्टूडेंट्स का जो एक्सपीरियंस है स्टडी का वो इस लिहाज से और भी ज़्यादा इन्हांस्ड है कि सब मटेरियल, इवन द वीडियो लेक्चर इज अवेलेबल एट एनी टाइम, ही कैन रिव्यू और दोबारा भी उसको देख सकता है। तो माशाल्लाह वी हैव रिस्पॉन्डेड टू दिस सिचुएशन वेरी वेल, आई मस्ट से।
Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you.
Mr. Umar Amin from Film, TV and Media Studies.
Assalamu alaikum ji. My name is Umar Amin and I'm representing Department of Film, TV, Advertisement and Media Studies. So our department offers 2 degrees. It's BS Honors in Film, TV, Advertisement and Media Studies and MSc Film, TV, Advertisement and Media Studies. So these are the 2 degrees offered by us. So the first question is who should join these courses? So all the students who are interested in visual arts, mass communication and social sciences, they should join this course. This course gives you amazing artistic and aesthetics gratification, and all those people who want their voices to be heard or their ideas to be seen should join these courses. Or if they want to be part of those teams, तो उनके लिए ये courses हैं. It's very artistic, it's very aesthetical, or it's related to mass comm as well. So it's not just arts, it's mass comm, it's social sciences. It's a field that can revolutionize a society. बहुत ज़्यादा positive role हो सकता है इस field का if you apply yourself to it. So a lot has been said about these things already. बहुत सी चीजें, sports and fitness, hostel and transport, these things have already been talked about. I will focus primarily on our department. So what comes first is the most important thing. The most important thing is our faculty. Now, Hajvery University's Department of Media Studies provides one of the most potent and diverse faculty that's around. They are from many fields of media studies, whether it's news channel, whether it's production houses, whether it's international relationships. You'll find all the people under one umbrella of Hajvery University Department of Media Sciences. You'll find them teaching there, and the most important thing is they're not just professionals. They're very good, very good at academics as well. They are well trained to be teachers, well trained to be teachers. So you as a student, or your ward as a student, is in a very safe hands when it's part of Hajvery's media sciences department, media studies department, sorry. Second thing is, which is very important, is what comes after taking admission in this department. So we have covered the faculty. Next thing is our curriculum and our courses. So rest assured that Hajvery University provides one of the most diverse curriculum to the students, which is at par with any university anywhere. All the courses that can be taught anywhere in the world are part of Hajvery University's media studies curriculum. So we've got it covered as well. And all those courses, all those curriculums are handled by one of the most uh, uh, potent faculty around. Now, next thing that's important for the Department of Media Studies is the facilities provided to the students. Now, Hajvery University provides vast studios to students, and production lots where they can shoot and manage their work. Just like any professional production crew would be managing any space, is exactly the scenario we apply at our university. Students are provided with the space, they manage that space just like any professional crew, and they create their productions. uh, uh, Next thing is internships and projects. So during their all academic uh, transition, they are provided with internships at places like news channels, production houses. We have very good relationship with different news channels. We have faculty members that are from news channels, and they incorporate our students in their organizations as internees, and most of the time our internees end up to be employees of those TV channels. Our top tier faculty, I've already talked about this. Channel linkages, I've just briefed that. Scholarships. Now, people have talked about scholarships before, but now in the context of our department, scholarships become very important. This is a field where you need, especially the scholarships or the study abroad opportunities are a very important thing. This gives our student a different horizon, a completely different set of views about the world. We're not the field of media studies and all the related fields in it is it cannot be mastered by just putting yourself in one shell. So these study abroad opportunities and financial scholarships help broaden your views, help broaden your horizon at looking at the world, which is very important. So next thing is well equipped computer labs and studios. We provide well equipped labs students can edit there and do whatever the fancy work they want to do with their um, with their projects. So at the turn of century in Pakistan, particularly, it was used to be believed, and it was very popular at that time as well, that news industry probably is the only field in media studies. This has completely changed in last few years. Now we not only have news channels. On top of that, we have media channels as well. Focusing on entertainment, and we have a revived film culture, and we have different production houses, and many fields have opened up in last few years. So the job opportunities for the students of media studies, film, TV, and advertisement is very broad. Uh, and Hajvery's students are actually at the moment are figuring in all the fields that are out there. Are if To name few of the people, I would name Sidra Mir, Teba Gondal. They are the front faces of news and host program host in I think Sama TV and Channel 7 and all these channels. You can see on picture Gania Shah, I think was her name. Gania Shah is a very rising star in the field of acting and modeling. We have other names like Ahmed and who are doing wonders in modeling. And not just that, not just at the front of the camera, our students are focusing, are actually dominating behind the camera as well. They're in the fields of direction, they're in the fields of production, they're in the camera crews. And not just in Pakistan, they are doing wonders all over the world. I receive mails, I receive correspondences from my students who are working very well abroad. So Hajvery's Department of Film, TV, Media, and Advertisement is actually doing wonders out there. And I would love uh, new students to be part of this department. And that's about it. That's what I wanted to say about the department. If there are any questions, you can give me those questions.
Yes, sir, I have received few questions for you. For those students who aspire to become a current affairs anchor, can you please tell them how they can pursue their goals?
Confidence backed by knowledge. In Hajvery, we specifically focus on confidence behind the camera, at the front of the camera, and not just a blatant confidence. We back it, we train our students with knowledge of the industry, knowledge of the world. And on its basis, they become very good hosts. Already, I have named few hosts who are hosting current affair programs, and you can see them, and you will see that they are very confident anchors and hosts, backed by knowledge, which they have actually gained in this institute at Hajvery University.
Okay, sir, my next question is there any gender discrimination in this study?
No, there is no gender discrimination in Hajvery University. We as teachers in our department specifically encourage female students to do work. Otherwise we would not associate with females like directors behind the camera. No one ever even thought that a female can be a cameraman, but we encourage them to be part of a more male-oriented team, which was used to be a male-oriented team. So there is no gender discrimination in Hajvery University. It's a very equal opportunity organization for students and for the staff and faculty as well.
Next question is, how does HU School of Media Studies prepare students to be better anchors? better media professionals than other universities?
I think your question was interrupted, but I've understood it. The balance between we prepare our students to be better than others by creating a perfect balance between theory and practical. We focus a lot on theory, and then we take that theory to the practical, and we apply all that theoretical knowledge into practical work. And that balance, which in other organization is missing, they are either focusing on practical work, or they're either focusing on the theoretical work. But we create that balance that makes our students better than other students. It's a very, very important aspect in our
Sir, my
field.
last question.
Ji.
Okay, sir. My last question is, in Bachelor of Media Studies, what basic course or techniques students learn?
So even if you are doing artistic work in our field, or you're doing social sciences work in our field, or you're doing some sort of mass communication uh, and things related to that, all these things require three different stages: pre-production, production, and post-production. And all these stages contain many subjects, like it starts from script writing, it goes into production, it goes into direction, and then it finally ends up into post and editing and all those fancy stuff that you see on screen. And we at Hajvery, as I've already said, we focus uh, uh, on the combination of theory and practical. So we focus on all these three stages of production: pre-production, production, and the post-production. And all the subjects that are covered within these stages are part of our bachelor's course, whether it's script writing or it's advanced editing.
Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you.
Ms. Mehak Munawar from HU Faculty of Languages and Literature.
Assalamualaikum everyone. Thank you so much for having me. I would like to now share some facts about Faculty of Language and Literature. HU has a very diversified faculty that runs the Language and Literature department. Here, this program has to offer BS Honours in English Language and Literature and MA English in Languages and Literature. The BS program is a 4-year credited program, and MA English is a 2-year credited program, in which the students are not only furbished and polished how to conduct researches, but they are also given the enlightenment of how language and literature and culture go hand in hand. Here are some of the salient features which many of my colleagues have already shed light upon, but I would like to tell here that the students who are a part of this program are given opportunities to conduct researches in a thesis format. They are given tasks to write term papers on a very early stage of the beginning of the program, and they are given task to go out in the open field, provides them a chance of meeting different people, diversification, and how to handle their academic and professionalism under the same roof. We have a world-class infrastructure which also lets the students to open up and welcome more ideas and to engrave in themselves the more knowledge that they can grab onto. There are many scholarships also which are being offered by the university, which has been elaborated. Slide 2. Say, if there are any questions, you can just feel free to ask me. Can you hear me?
Ms. Mehak, can you hear me? I have a few questions for you.
Yes, I can hear you
What
now.
is the relationship between
Ji?
language and literature and differences?
First of all, I would like to tell what are the differences of language and literature. Literature is basically something which is written or spoken form of the words, which have a high superiority of style and expressions based on the common interests and long-lasting merits. Language, on the other hand, are expressions and communications of thoughts, ideas, feelings between two living organisms. And we can say linguistics is more of a scientific study of your human language. If we come towards the similarity, literature, as I have mentioned before, is written words, and language inculcates literature. They go hand in hand. One cannot be separated from the other. As language is also made up of words, so the words is what has expressions and themes. So those words, when need to be given an artistic touch, are called literature.
Okay, the next question is, how do HU School of Language and Literature Studies prepare students for this field?
HU, as have been said by my colleagues formerly also, has a top-notch quality of faculty which have a diverse experience in different fields of social linguistics, phonetics, syntax, American literature, British era literature, women writing in literature, and whatnot. When all the different experience for themselves the best that the university and the course curriculum the faculty has to offer. This not only prepares the students for the future endeavors, but it also grooms them in the communication skills, how to land themselves into perfect and best professional capacities out there. As I would also like to mention that students who will enroll in this program can land themselves as journalists, in the military services, as analyst profilers. Then they can also be translators, they can be lexicographers, and this field is very diverse. We can, within Pakistan right now at the current moment, there are more than 32 fields that are open for students of language and literature. Sabahat, can you hear me? Sabahat, can you hear me?
Ms. Mehak, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you now. Can you hear me loud and clear?
Yeah. Okay, my last question is that why should anyone select language and literature at HU?
I have already answered this question. I've already answered this question in a different capacity, but I would like to repeat it once again that HU has a top-notch faculty who has to offer diverse different disciplines within the same program with the best of the expertise and enlightenment that will groom the students not only in the communication field, but also in how to step out into the professionalism and work on their self-improvement and different research skills.
Okay, thank you so much, Ms. Mehak.
You're welcome.
Now I would like to call Dr. Arnab from HU Faculty of Allied and Health Sciences.
Assalamu alaikum everyone. I am here to represent the DPT department at Hajvery University, Lahore. So first of all, I would like to represent what is DPT. DPT is a 5-year program of considering physiotherapy that often referred to as physio, that uses the physical methods such as modalities and manipulation to promote healing and well-being. Physiotherapy treatments are often used to help restore a person's range of movement after injury or illness. So, Doctor of Physiotherapy is a 5-year degree program that is most important in the medical field. As I can say, physiotherapy is a healthcare profession aimed at changing and improving the mobility, physical independence, and quality of life. It focuses on treating a variety of conditions, including but not limited to musculoskeletal, neurological, cardiorespiratory, pediatrics, geriatrics, women's health, and sports injuries. Physiotherapists work with the patients varying in age, athletic ability, and activity level, and are responsible for treating a wide spectrum of health conditions, both acute and chronic. Physiotherapy diagnosis is based on the interventions, prognosis, and outcome evaluation. So, what are the salient features? Industries, hospital linkages, well-equipped labs, all home visits, hospital tours that started from the 3rd year, physiotherapy societies, scholarships, world-class infrastructure, top-tier faculty, online learning modules, internship or projects, sports or fitness, job fairs, study abroad opportunities. So, I would like to discuss the career placements that the physiotherapist may have after graduation, that you may can specialize in the orthopedic physiotherapist, pediatric physiotherapist, geriatrics physiotherapist that deal with the old age people, sports physiotherapy, you can add yourself as a PCB, neurological physiotherapist, cardiopulmonary physiotherapist, that is the chest specialist. So, physiotherapy is a, so can you ask any question?
Yes, Dr. Arnav. We have few questions for you. Are DPT graduates called doctors?
Yes, they are doctors because that is the 5-year degree program.
Okay, and the next question is there any kind of house job in DPT?
Yes, there is a house job. After graduation, you have a 6 months or 1 year house job in the physiotherapy departments, in the private clinics or in the hospital setups.
Okay, in which semester students usually start hospital visits?
As I mentioned earlier, we have 10 semesters in the DPT. So in the 5th semester, that is the 3rd year of the students start visiting the hospitals.
And the next question is, can a doctor of physical therapy practice in Pakistan?
Yes, they can work as their autonomous practice in the private clinics, and they can run their own autonomous practice clinics.
And what kind of major courses or practice students study at HU, and what makes studies unique from other universities?
We had our society, that is the Physio-Ed Society, Physiotherapy Society of Hajvery University. And Hajvery University not only provides top quality education, but also hired professional and highly qualified teachers from best universities like King Edward in order to improve skills of their students, to cope with the challenges of medicine and enhance their ability to contribute to the continuing evolution of the medical knowledge. So we have different labs, that is electrotherapy lab, therapeutic lab, kinesiology lab. Hajvery University has well-organized labs, including the electrotherapy lab, kinesiology, anatomy, and therapeutic labs. So the HU electrotherapy lab that includes the modalities, as I can say, TENS, infrared, hot packs, short-wave diathermy. All these equipments are required to a therapeutic procedure. Electrotherapy lab and therapeutic kinesiology labs are also included the equipment that are important to relieve the pain of the patient.
Thank you very much, Dr. Arnav. Ms. Sana Batul from HU, Faculty of Psychology.
Thank you so much, Spat, for inviting me. Assalamu alaikum to my respected faculty and my colleagues and the dear students of future. And I am here on the behalf of Psychology Department, and I really appreciate the effort Hajvery University put to organize this live session of Open Day, virtual Open Day, for the students for their better understanding about different different degrees programs, and the students who needs to find out that which kind of programs they can adopt. And this is the great effort that is taken by the Hajvery University. So before I start about my presentation, I want to discuss the importance and the introduction of psychology program, that what does psychology program means and what are the objectives of this program. So psychology is the scientific study of behavioral and mental processes, and it has a broad scope and influences in many other disciplines in biological and social sciences as well. So this degree is designed especially for those students who want to continue their career in a social sciences, and they really want to pursue their degree on a social sciences and want to be a psychologist or want to be a psychiatrist. So these are the different objectives and careers that is given by the program of psychology. Here is the courses and the programs that is provided by the Department of Psychology. The first one is BS Honors Psychology, which is based on 4 years, and it divided into 8 semesters, which is given by BS Honors Psychology. And the second program, which is given by the Department of Psychology, is MSc Psychology, which is based on 2 years program. And this 2-year program is based on 5 semesters, and these are the 2 major courses that is provided by the Departments of Psychology. So here is the key features that is given by the Hajvery University. As I already, the respected faculties already told the key features of Hajvery University that's provided to their students. But the most important features that is provided by the Department of Psychology, which I want to discuss here, is the linkages with different organizations to help out their students about to find out the different professional side with their different organizations. Also the scholarships that is provided to their students so they can better or easily understand or need to cover their programs easily. The world-class infrastructure is very important for each and every student to continue their study, and environment of Hajvery University is very unique and very good for their students, so they can easily continue their programs. Top tier faculty. Faculty is the most major key that is given by the Department of Psychology. Each professor or a teacher is in skills coming from their different organizations or a professional side. Some are clinical psychologists, some are counselors, some are educational psychologists. So the faculty is the most key features that is given to their students by psychology department. Also, the key features that I need to discuss here is about the hospitals settings, environment or practice in different hospital settings. So psychology department provides a chance to their students to go and visit the different hospital settings and to practice their skills in a different settings. So hostel and transports are also the key features of it, and training and workshop that is given to their students so they can easily provide or make their skills in a different practice settings. Also provides a hospital setting so they can easily see opportunities to find out their careers in a different skills. So next I need to discuss that is career placement. So I already told you that today the scope of psychology is almost in every field. Psychologists are becoming an essential part of major shops and market industries globally. They're doing their job as a psychologist, psychiatrist, clinical settings, organizational settings, and there are so many other fields right now in which psychologists are doing their job. So as a part of a psychology department, and I will recommend that if you want to succeed in psychology field and if you want to be a professional institute, To continue your better study, I will highly recommend to join a Hajvery University and be a part of it. Thank you so much. If you have any question, you can ask. Sabahat, up to you.
Yes, Ms. Sana. Question number 1. Why should our students select to choose to study psychology?
Sorry, Sabahat, can you repeat it, please?
Yeah, sure. Why should our student select to choose to study psychology?
So psychology might be a good choice if you enjoy learning about human mind and behavior. Then if you are interested to find out the behavior and different perspective regarding a mental perspective. So I will highly recommend to select a psychology program. And psychology provide a tremendous opportunity for your personal growth, and majoring in psychology open up to wide range of career opportunity. A student can enter in a different fields of psychology, like in clinical psychology, they can be a counselor, they can be educational psychologist, and there are so many wide range of different fields that included in a psychology, so they can enter in any field. So I will highly recommend to the student to be a part of psychology department.
Thank you. Question number 2. What are the benefits of studying applied psychology?
There is a lot of benefits regarding a psychology as a program, because I already told you that there is a wide range of different fields that include in this program. And psychology programs provide a wide range of opportunities for their futures as well. Also, firstly, I will share a first benefit that most of the students really want to know about the program of psychology, that it gives you a proper shape of your personal growth, and they will provide you different opportunities for your future, that you can enter in a different hospitals, in different personal clinics as well. Also, you can join professionally in organizations to be a part of it in educational settings. And rather than the professional side, I will say that the beneficial point of view regarding this program is that they will give you a personal growth to find out to deal with your daily routine problems or anxieties as well.
Ms. Sana, I have received a very interesting question for you. What's the difference between a psychologist and a psychiatrist?
ये क्वेश्चन मुझे पहले से मालूम था कि ये क्वेश्चन जरूर अराइज होता है, हर स्टूडेंट ये चीज जानना चाहता है that what is the major difference between psychologist and psychiatrist. So psychiatrists are a medical doctor and psychologists mostly focus on a talk therapy, but the importance of both are same. But the major difference between both of them, that psychiatrists diagnose illness, manage treatment, and provide a range of therapies for complex and serious mental illness, while the psychiatrists are mostly focused on a talk therapy, face-to-face therapy, and deal with their daily routine problems like anxiety or a depression or the daily routine hazards. So only the difference between both of the categories are psychiatrist diagnoses illness on a serious basis, while the psychologists are they talk upon on a daily problems as well.
Okay, and the next question is psychology useful for everyday life?
Definitely, Sabahat, it really helps students for their everyday problems. As I already explained this thing on a previous question as well, that these programs provide you a personal growth and let you know about the different strategies so you can deal with their different problems that you face in your study career, in your life problems, even in each and every day. Right now, Sabahat, we are suffering from the problem of coronavirus. हम सब इस problem में अभी जो है इस चीज को depression को, anxiety को, stress को कहीं ना कहीं face कर रहे हैं, and this thing is quite new for all of us. So as a psychology program, psychology students को बहुत help out करता है कि वो कैसे अपनी daily routine activities के अंदर जो problems हैं, जो stress है, depressions हैं, उनको डील कैसे कर सकता है, इसके साथ साथ दे ऑल्सो प्रोवाइड अ डिफरेंट काइंड ऑफ थेरेपीज टेक्निक्स टू डील विद योर प्रॉब्लम्स।
बिल्कुल ठीक बात कर रही हैं आप। अच्छा, एक और क्वेश्चन बहुत ज्यादा है कि जो क्लिनिकल साइकोलॉजिस्ट हैं उसके लिए पर्सन को क्या करना चाहिए?
अच्छा,
क्लिनिकल साइकोलॉजिस्ट की डिग्री वो चाहते हैं, वो बनना चाहते हैं, जैसे काफी इसकी ब्रांचेस हैं आगे, तो क्लिनिकल साइकोलॉजिस्ट के लिए उन्हें कौन सी स्पेसिफिक स्टडी करनी पड़ेगी?
Okay, Sabahat, this question is very important and thank you for asking, because mostly students are confused that how they can be a clinical psychologist after their degree programs. So the important point is here कि सबसे पहले तो जो एक स्टूडेंट है उसे BS ऑनर्स डिग्री दैट इज बेस्ड ऑन अ 4-year प्रोग्राम वो कंप्लीट करनी होती है, जिसमें आप क्लिनिकल साइकोलॉजी एज अ सब्जेक्ट पढ़ते हैं, ठीक है। एंड आफ्टर दैट, आफ्टर द डिग्री कंप्लीशन ऑफ BS ऑनर्स साइकोलॉजी, यू कैन टेक admission in MS. And after that, you can be a clinical psychologist, in which you can appointed as a psychologist in different hospital settings. Even you can taken a license, same like MBBS doctors, and you can open up your personal clinics as well.
Okay, thank you so much, Ms. Sana.
Thank
Now
you so
I would
much,
like to
Sabahat.
request Ms. Hola Niaz to talk more about the admission process.
Assalamu alaikum everyone. Can I have a right for sharing the screen? Can I have? Thanks a lot. Assalamu alaikum everyone, dear viewers who join us right now, or if you are watching this in a recording session, would like to say welcome again at HU Virtual Open Day. The objective of this counseling session is to provide guidelines to prospective students and their parents, as it would ensure them that HU is the right choice to start their higher education journey. I am Hola Niaz from Office of Admission, and today we will discuss some tips and tricks to make things easier for you regarding about the admission process. So let's start. The first main and we can say a hot topic is how to choose the degree program. For that, you need 3 advisors who help you to make your decision easier. First advisor will be your own self. For that, you need to read everything about the program you applied for. For that, you can see or use search engines from internet. You can also use Hajvery University newsletter, our prospectus, program guides, and our talk shows, videos, which are easily and readily available on our website. Even not only on website, you can search it on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube channels as well. All of these features would help you to make a right decision for your own self. Second advisor will be your own parents or guardians. Parents are always concerned about their children, and they definitely want to make sure that they would be making the best decisions of their lives. So discuss with them and have a healthy conversation so you are able to make a better decision of your lives. Third advisor, just like I already mentioned on my slide, that is admission counselor. Sometimes you get stuck in making decisions. Such confusion might be because of lack of information or not able to choose between the multiple programs. In such scenario, you need an admission counselor because he has an expert advice and he will betterly guide you. They will give you the best option. They will give you the silent features of the program, make coordination between you and with the department members. Because of that, you are able to select the best option for yourself. Now, if you are able to select the degree program which is right for you, now let's talk about how to apply at Hajvery University. So, this is also a very most important thing to describe. So there are 2 ways of applying: apply online and visit the campus. सबसे पहले we will discuss about the apply online process, and these are 4 steps to apply online. So first step is visit the website, make an account, and fill the application with your complete required details. You will get an immediate response from our website through SMS or through email as well. While putting information, please make sure that you provide valid information in online application, because because if you put something wrong, we are not able to connect with you directly. The website name and the link is already mentioned in the slide and also in the description. You can check it from there. Step 2. After filling the application online, you are able to see your admission form at your screen or your mobile screen or your laptop or any other device which you are using. You can download your application form, take prints and attach all your academic document with NIC and 4 passport size picture and send it to courier services at the university address. The university address is also mentioned in this slide. Step 3. When your application will be received at the admission office, our admission team will review your application and call you for the appointment of e-interview. Now here is again an important question, that what is that e-interview is. E-interview is especially designed for the professional and doctorate programs. In it, prospective student will interact with the department heads, and this conversation basically defines your eligibility criteria of your selected program. This session will be recorded and highly professional by our side. Step 4. If you are clear in all 3 steps, that means you are eligible to take admission at HU. Our admission counselor will set an e-meeting with you. In it, once again, you are able to get knowledge of your selected program, detail about the fee structures and scholarship opportunity. In short, at this stage, again, you can ask anything about regarding about the admission program or the admission process for your own satisfaction. And after that, with your confirmation, university will send you the admission offer letter with the challan form, which will be sent through mails or through the courier service as well. Successful student will be required to submit their programs due before the last date mentioned on the challan form. Otherwise, because of the large amount of application, admission shall be transferred to the next successful student. So these are the 4 steps that how you are able to apply online. Now, another way, visit the campus. So because of the COVID-19, students and parents feel hesitate to visit the campus. So because of that, because of this pandemic situation, we make our online applying system more easier and more convenient. But making decisions is not easy without seeing. So if you would like to visit the campus, you have to do telephonic conversation for taking an appointment. With this, you will be able to know the official timing, official meeting timing. And here I specially mentioned that you must follow all the SOPs of COVID-19 announced by the government of Pakistan while visiting the campus, and it is mandatory to follow. So because of this, when you visit the campus, you are able to get the prospectus, admission counselor will guide you, and the process are all same. You have to visit the documents, you have a, again, e-meeting or e-conversation with the department, and then if you are eligible for the admission, the other process will be done by our side and your side as well. So here is also a main important thing. Many students from out of the Lahore want to apply in Hajvery University as well. So they also asked me that the students who belong to another area, like from the other provinces of Pakistan, like Sindh, Khyber Pakhtunkhwa, Gilgit-Baltistan, are they able to apply at Hajvery University? At Hajvery University Lahore campus, admission are open for all the bachelor's and master's program for the all students from all over the Pakistan. Students from Multan, Mandi Bahauddin, Gujranwala, Rawalpindi, Faisalabad, Nowshera, Nawab Shah, Jhang, Sakhar, Faisalabad, Shekhupura. Sorry if I missed any name of the city. I already said from all the provinces of Pakistan. You all are welcome at Hajvery University, and we are looking forward to see you in campus. All students from all over the Pakistan, even like overseas students from the Middle East, just visit the website and apply online. We will coordinate with you, inshallah, through SMS, through mails, and we will guide you, and we will try best to guide you, and we'll provide any facility, provide any information which you want or which you are seeking from us. So the other things which many people are asking these days, what are the required documents for applying? Students who want to apply in undergraduate and graduate and postgraduate program all must have complete access of their own particular. For example, if you want to apply in undergraduate program, you must have matric and intermediate result. At this point, would like to mention that because of COVID-19, students who are announced to be promoted can also apply on the basis of their first year result 2019. they can be take provisional admission, and when they will receive their intermediate result from board, they can submit us their final result later. But before that, they all are eligible to apply in bachelor's program. Same formality is with the graduate and master program admission as well. If they are promoted, they can also apply on the basis of their last year result or with the VMC. So if you want to ask anything, please write to us in the comment section. Our mobile numbers for SMS and WhatsApp and emails are mentioned. Do coordinate with us, and inshallah we will respond all the queries which you are asked from us. Stay home, stay safe, and stay connected with us. While this conversation, I received and I'm watching some question in the comment section which is regarding to the admission session. Someone is asking about the hostel facility of Hajvery University. So I would like to tell, yes, we have separate hostels for boys and girls, and charges are very economical, and it's just on a walking distance from university. We also provided mess and laundry facilities there with Wi-Fi and UPS and generator facility as well. So you are easily available private hostel in the scenario of university as well. The second question which someone write in the comment section is there any other way rather than applying online? So I already mentioned there are two ways, apply online or visit the campus. But it happens that sometimes people are not able to apply online because of some kind of technical error, or you can say they don't have the printing facility in their area. Maybe they belong to some kind of rural areas or some kind of this. So don't worry for that. You are also able to apply. For that, we provided our doorstep prospectus, like you can say, privilege to them to just coordinate with us on our WhatsApp or mobile number, and inshallah you will get our prospectus or admission form, and you have to send it back to us with attaching all the documents, and you are able to apply at Hajvery University as well. There is no need to apply online or visit the campus. You can coordinate us through WhatsApp and through SMS. Can I pay dues in installment? Yes, you can pay your dues in installment. For that, you have to consult with our admission counselor. Yes, they can pay their dues in partially. So you have to discuss with them, and he will or she will guide you all process how to pay your lump sum amount in installment or in 3-month installment. And another question, which is the most favorite for everyone, what is the process for applying scholarship? So basically, people are very crucial these days that some kind of scholarship. If we have already, Mr. Fal Sheikh announced that we offering a Sahulat program, or Sahulat program mein we are giving so many facilities, paying the dues in installment with internet and laptop facilities and tabs for the merit-based student. Uske alawa, we have merit-based scholarships, we have alumni discount, kingship scholarships, and need-based scholarships, women's scholarships, especially for those women who are working women. So we have lots of scholarships, and if you want to apply for them, when you are sending your admission form to us, you have to attach a scholarship application. हमारा एडमिशन काउंसलर जो है उसको स्टडी करेगा, एंड ही विल फाउंड कि आपके लिए कौन सी स्कॉलरशिप बेस्ट हो सकती है या किस स्कॉलरशिप के लिए यू आर एलिजिबल. तो दिस इज अ सिंपल प्रोसेस, और इंशाल्लाह इन द COVID-19 मतलब कि 2020 में वी हैव सो मेनी स्कॉलरशिप एंड सो आवर पैकेजेस आर ऑलरेडी वेरी इकोनॉमिकल, so we are invested in this, inshallah. And second question again, student asking me again and again, I don't have my mark sheet. So it's an answer I already answered, that you can apply on the basis of your part 1 result. Part 1 का रिजल्ट जो आपको 2019 में मिला था, आप उसकी बेस पे बैचलर्स प्रोग्राम में एडमिशन ले सकते हैं. प्रोविजनल एडमिशन कंसीडर होगा. जैसे ही आपको अपने बोर्ड की तरफ से रिजल्ट मिलेगा, आप हमें अपने डॉक्यूमेंट्स के साथ वो जमा करवा सकते हैं. This formula is also related with the student who want to apply in a master's program. अगर उनके पास भी इस ईयर का जो पार्ट 2 का अगर या उन्होंने कोई सेमेस्टर का देना था, तो अपने प्रीवियस रिजल्ट बेसिस पे वो अप्लाई करें, डॉक्यूमेंट सबमिट करवाएं, अपना होप सर्टिफिकेट विद एफिडेविट, और इंशाल्लाह ताला उनकी भी जो एप्लीकेशन है वो प्रोसेस एडमिशन के लिए बिल्कुल हो सकती है. इसके अलावा इफ यू हैव एनी क्वेश्चन यू कैन आस्क बाहर. दीज आर दोस क्वेश्चन व्हिच पीपल आर आस्किंग. द स्टूडेंट आर आल्सो आस्किंग अबाउट द फी स्ट्रक्चर ऑफ different program. So it's not possible for me to tell the pieces right now. So inshallah we will hold any other session, और स्पेशली ई मीटिंग्स जो हमने कंडक्ट करनी है आपको उसमें सारा फी स्ट्रक्चर एक्सप्लेन कर दिया जाएगा। लेकिन अब के लिए मैं आपसे ये प्लीज़ एडवाइस करूँगी, बल्कि रिक्वेस्ट करूँगी कि आप वेबसाइट पे जाएं, वहाँ पे हमारे सारे प्रोग्राम्स की फी स्ट्रक्चर मेंशन है, काइंडली उसको पढ़ें। हमारे व्हाट्सएप नंबर्स है, आप व्हाट्सएप नंबर पे लाइक SMS करके सारी डिटेल भी ले सकती हैं। ओवर टू यू सबाहत। थैंक यू सो मच।
Thank you so much, Ms. Holla. Hajvery University is also offering a fashion design and textile design programs. We have so many things to discuss in the fashion and textile program, so we decided to organize a separate event for the Faculty of Fashion and Textile Design. If you are aspiring artists, join us in the next session where you will receive information about the courses. Scope of this field in Pakistan, so stay tuned with us. Thank you very much. So this is all we have in terms of our virtual open day. At the end, I will say that HU believes in having this direct and face-to-face contact. And for that, HU always arranges open sessions, and HU has done that in the past. Now, I would like to invite Professor Dr. Muhammad Khalid Parvez for vote of thanks. Sir.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. On behalf of Honorable Chairman, Hajvery University Board of Governors, and on my personal behalf, I am extremely thankful to my respectable colleagues and organizers of the Virtual Open Day 2020. Dear students, you have listened the experts of Hajvery University who presented their idealistic position of 9 faculties of Hajvery University. You don't have any other choice than to join the Hajvery University to make your future safe, better, and glorious. Believe me, a bright future is waiting for you at Hajvery University. Thanks for joining us. Allah Hafiz, stay blessed.
Thank you everyone for being with us. For more details, please visit our admission office. For students who can't travel these days, can get in touch with on phone on 0304 111 667 or e-meeting. You can also apply online on www.hup.edu.pk. Stay blessed, stay healthy. Allah Hafiz.